Good morning. I was just trying to work out what day it is for this Friday Sews video, and it should be the 12th of, I'm going to say April. I don't know where I'm going now. I don't know what day it is. I don't know anything. Hi, it's Susan at Seaside Stitches, and welcome so much to my channel. You are such lovely people. I hope you've been enjoying doing whatever you've been doing and getting some sewing in. And yes, this is my Friday Sews for the 12th of September, and I'm just doing it a day before because we're going out for the day tomorrow, so I wanted to get on and sort that and make sure I can say hi to you and just update you. I have been making I've done it again, no, I've got it. Over several weeks I've talked about this pattern, this Know Me 2016, because I've made one already. Not quite finished the neckline last time I spoke to you, and that's in the same situation as it was. This one is coming along nicely, thank you. Let me find the end. Yes, that's the end, that's the way up. So this is obviously just the fabric, but it's coming together nicely. I have managed to fully redraft the bodice. So I had made some changes to it to get the fit right for me, and I hadn't transferred them all to the one I made before. And so now I have redone that, which took me quite a lot of Saturday afternoon, actually, last week, or this week. And yes, I can put this down now, but it is really beautiful baby needle cord from Fabrics at Fleetwood. And I had bought some of it a while ago, because I thought I was going to make I want to say the Bloomsbury, but it's not that. The Bakerloo dress with the big collar. And I had cut out the collar pieces, but then I realised there was no way I would have enough fabric for it, and I went in and ordered some more fabric, or got some more fabric. Talk about ordering as if it's online. I just went in the shop and she still had some left, so I had some extra, and then it never got made because I took it to the Sewing Social and I cut out the extra piece for the frill, ran the collar pieces, and I'd cut it the wrong against the grain line, whereas it should have been either down the grain line or across the grain line, and I'd cut one piece wrong and one piece right, and so I couldn't continue with it there, so I did something else, and then it got put away, and then I didn't know if I was really keen on that dress anyway, but have now got all the pieces except the sleeves. Again, I've left the sleeves to last because I don't know how much there will be left and which sleeves that I want. And the sleeves that I used last time from a different pattern, they went down so well with that dress that I was so pleased with it that I may use those again. So any talk about that is in my previous Friday Sews last week and possibly the week before. So I am well on with that, and I'm so pleased. I could be further on with it. Excuse me. I could be further on with it, but we've done a few kind of nipping here and nipping there, and having a day out at an outlet centre in the week, or gone out for lunch sometimes. So I haven't been fully at it, but I have done quite well. I'm pleased with myself. So I've got the first tier is on. I've tacked that, and I have the other one is gathered and ready for attaching, but I put the zip in first before I do that. So my lipstick is just catching before I speak, and anyway, never mind, you don't need to know all that. So I didn't line the bodice with the other one, and that is just waiting for me to put the binding around the edge, because that's what I've chosen to do instead. There are no facings with it, it's a lined bodice. I could make a facing for it, but because I hadn't got the neckline right from the pattern, I'd had to alter it from the pattern. I've nothing really to go off to make the actual facing either, so it's all a work in progress, but it's near the end. That's the first one. So doing the bodice, I shall stand back. I just insert a clip of me coming on before. Hello, it's Susan at Seaside Stitches. I'm just doing this again. I had this all in kind of ringlety curls because I had just taken out some hot rollers, and just to give it a bit of body, because yesterday I went full Hagrid and it's already coming back. I was ironing this, pressing this lining. It must have so much, in fact I'll put it down, my hair might shoot up like that. It must have so much synthetic something in it that it was like, it was sticking itself to the ironing board with static, and my hair ended up like Cousin It rather than Hagrid. Anyway, just check that this is videoing. Anyway, I've lined it with this kind of, I don't know what it is, I'd call it acetate really. It's some kind of acrylic polyester satin lining. It's really nice, there's a lot of it, and I got it from the swaps table at the Northwest Sewing Social run by Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, quite some time ago. And I'd washed it and put it away, and then when I got it out it was really all folded in the way I'd folded it, so I washed it again and pressed it, so that's why it was like boo. So that was that. And then my plans now are, on Monday I will open my Susan Sews subscription box, which I have invented myself, just to open every 15th of the month. And in there, on the first of the month, I put in a length of fabric, the notions to go with a pattern, and the thread, and any special needles that I need. So that's what's in the box. I'm doing that because it's still down there. I'm not touching it until Monday, and then I will be able to, won't share it on the 15th. I can't see why anyone would want me to open a box, but I will share, if I decide to make something from it, I will share what I make from it. And I've just got one of those blocked ears that keeps just blocking for no reason and just makes you go, woo. Anyway, I think I've nothing much else to say. My next plans are to make what's in that box, if that feels suitable at the time. And the other thing I want to make, I haven't mentioned this before. In talking to you last week about the possibility of altering this bodice, merging it with a dress that I've made and this bodice to make something for the Upcycle Challenge, I realised when I was wearing this how much I really like it. I do have just the jumper in this, but I have decided now on what I'm going to use my, I think it's called Spectacular Fabric. For me, I call it Spectacular Fabric. I will just show it you in case I haven't done. Okay, so stand back, especially if you're on a 70-inch TV, because this is a clash of the patterns like no other. Okay, so you'd remember if I'd shown it you, wouldn't you? I think I've got it the right way up. I can't remember. Anyway, it's beautiful. I love it, and it fits with my description of bonkers or spectacular, and it's beautifully bonkers or it's spectacular. It's from Little Legs Fabrics. I bought it some time ago, I don't know, May, June, something like that, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, but as I saw it online I thought it was viscose, but when I went to see it in person, and I'm really glad I did, and got the scale of it, I discovered that it's actually a stretch. It's a viscose jersey with quite a bit of stretch in it, and viscose jersey with lycra. So look at that bounce. And I want to make the orage dress, and that's what I was just saying about this. This is from the Orage dress pattern, and I want to make it. It has a waisted skirt, and it's kind of a semicircle width, I think, but it does have a dip down front and back, and I wouldn't want to do that because the fabric, the fabric is white on the back, and you can see, can't you, like you'd see the back of the inside of it or the front of, I don't want that. If it was on both sides, if it was thread dyed fabric, then I would be fine with that, but I don't want that. So I will be just doing the normal, I'll cut off the dip, and if I don't feel like it does it justice and it needs to be longer, I will add a frill. There isn't a frill on the one on the Orage top, and I think I will have long slim sleeves. I'm not sure. So that's that, and that is my next proper make. Well, I don't mean proper make, my next planned make. So I did also buy some fabric when I was there because I love this so much, and I love that pink, and there was some brushback jersey that I was going to make a shawl cardigan with, and I don't know that this would lend itself to have a jersey cardigan with it or on it or need it, but I'll just show you that as well. And you can see the pinks match well, and the pink matches me, and I don't know whether I'm going to get onto this or not. It's such a long piece, it's so wide as well, it's such a big piece. I need to wash it and dry it by the radiator, and as the radiator isn't going on for some while, it won't be getting dried. So it's not going in any tumble dryer, and there's nowhere I can put it to line dry it, and I wouldn't anyway, it would stretch like mad. So that's going over there and it's waiting. But this one is in the queue for being made, but only when I finish the 2016 patterns. Otherwise I'll be going on to another one of those because I really do like that pattern now. Right, I'm going to crack on today and get that one done. I hope you're going to have a lovely week, a lovely weekend, and a lovely week, and you're getting lots of sewing in. I am going to take part in the, I'll put this down because it's a bit striking, Sew Phoenix, hashtag Sew Phoenix. I mentioned it last week, hashtag Sew Phoenix 25, and that is like letting the phoenix rise from the ashes of something that you tried to make a while ago or yesterday or whatever, and you realise that you've either got better skills now, better knowledge, better tools, or just a better fabric or a different way of doing it. You can see the differences you could make, and so then that something that you really liked or you thought you might like was no longer a disappointment, and you can recreate it in whatever fashion you want to. So I'm going to take part in that. I have something that I've decided I want to do, and I will share that next week. Okay, so bye for now. Lots of love to you, and peace and goodwill. Bye.